Hello everyone, it's clayrammage. Hey, today we're going to do a what's sold video. I haven't done one of these just exclusively for quite a while, but I decided to go ahead and do one because we had some great sales in the last couple weeks, so I just wanted to share them with you. So come along for the journey. A lot of this stuff, if you've been watching our haul videos lately, you'll see in this because they're items that we recently picked up. So we sold this Thayer and Chandler airbrush, and I sold it for $16 plus shipping. And I'm trying to remember, even I picked it up at a garage sale, and I can't remember exactly what I paid for it, $2 or $3. But yeah, it was a fairly quick sale, so that was good. I did negotiate, they sent an offer, and we countered for a little bit on that one. This item, this Swedish round rocking horse copper food mold, I actually had for a long time. I picked it up at the bins, and I've had that for a long time. I had a lot of interest, but nobody would pull the trigger and buy it. But finally somebody did. They sent me an offer of $15 and I accepted. So that was good. And all of my items are plus shipping. Rarely do I offer free shipping. Occasionally I do, just to keep things competitive, but so if I forget to mention that it's plus shipping, it's always plus shipping. These splash guards I also picked up from the bins a long time ago. The packaging is kind of trashed, but the rubber splash guards are still in great shape. So those sold for $15 plus shipping. They are heavy, but we were able to get them packaged really well and shipped off. So, but again, those sat for a long time. I had those for a long time. This camera we just picked up like 2 weeks ago at a garage sale. This is the Bell & Howell. It's called a Filmo, and there's 8 different lenses that rotate around, or 6, I can't remember exactly, on this big spindle in the front. So, and apparently these are highly collectible. This one was not in the best of shape. It did have some corrosion on the metal and different things like that. So I priced it lower. A lot of them will go for over $50, but I priced it to sell and sell quickly, and it did. And again, it's heavy, so shipping was almost $10 on it. So, and then this little purse brooch, it's a filigree work, not brooch, but pendant. Picked up, I can't remember, in one of the jewelry lots I bought. This was in one of those, so I decided to sell it separately, and because they seem pretty popular. And this one sold for $15 plus shipping, so about $20 they paid for it. I picked this little bus up along with a car at a garage sale for 75 cents each. The car actually is listed for, we're listed for like over $100, which surprised me, but this bus was not as much. So I priced it at $10 plus shipping, and it sold fairly quickly. I think a couple weeks after I got it listed, so that's good. Still waiting on the car to sell, but that's okay. And then this is a Superstition Pottery planter. And again, I've had this for a long time, picked it up at the bins, and slowly been lowering the price. I think I started out at like $30, but it finally sold, so 19 plus shipping, so that was good. And then earlier this year, I picked up at a garage sale a whole lot of these little craft clock faces and barometer items for, like if you're making desk sets for, wood desk sets or stuff, you can pop these in there. So I've had these listed out there. I paid $30 for the whole lot. I've sold enough already to pay for it, so everything I'm making now is pure profit. So I had somebody order 2 of each of the 3 different styles clock faces that I have. So that was a good deal. And they're like, I got them listed for $4 each, and these, the better ones, at $10 each. So that was a nice order. And then these I found at the bins also. They're the Northwest Airlines. They're the little wings that they give to the kids when they used to come on. These were Northwest Orient. And the second time I found these, and I've sold both of them, and they weigh nothing. So I'm probably not even paying a nickel for this package. And I sell them for $10 to $15. There was one broken in here. Otherwise, I would have been asking $12.99. But there was one broken. So I said, well, even though it was still sealed, it somehow got broken. So I said, I'll just price it at $10 and sell it and make a good profit and go. This particular poster I picked up at a garage sale a while back, and this was actually bought by one of our viewers, Bruce. Thank you so much for purchasing this. And it's a Picasso poster. This was actually reprinted in the 80s for a exhibit that was going up in Spain. So nice poster. And then this shot glass I've also had for a long time. I picked it up, I think, at a Goodwill store for like $1.99 or something. And I finally I was going to pull it off eBay and put it down at the Pink Elephant since we sell more barware down there. But it finally sold just before I was going to do it. It's called a Great Shot. It's a golf-themed shot glass. And there's the fort on the bottom. So anyway, we got our money back, so I'm happy about that. And then I found 4 of these at the bins again. They're brand new Schaefer refills. And I've been selling them for $5 each. And again, I probably paid maybe 30 cents for all 4 of them. So I look for these because these are really nice when I can do one listing and then they just keep generating sales over time. I understand why people like multiple quantities of one item because it is a lot easier. Especially on these smaller dollar items, and if you get enough of those, they kind of become your bread and butter so that you have this constant income stream. But I picked these are the Viewmaster slides. Picked these up at the bins last week, in fact, and I decided just to lot them all together. There were 48 of them all together. Some were complete sets and some were not. So there were 12 complete sets and then a bunch of that were not complete, and they dated from 1959 all the way to 1981, I think. So they are good vintage items, and I listed them at $30 and they sold within a couple days. So that was a good deal. I listed this Tiffany bottle of perfume we picked up at a garage sale. We picked up a whole plastic baggie full of different perfumes for $4. Sold this bottle alone, which was full, for $175 plus shipping. So yeah, that was a great deal. There's still another Tiffany bottle I haven't listed because it's not full. And part of the problem with eBay is on some perfumes like this one, it's either full or it's either new with box or new without box. They don't give you an option for a used. So I'm still trying to figure out how to list that one. A lot of people do, and they still just go with the new without box and then say it's only 50% full or whatever. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that. It's kind of a weird thing with eBay, but what do? You go along. But we obviously got our money back. So I also sold these stamps. I picked these up. We went to an estate sale a while back. That was the one where Cindy and I were the only ones in line when it started. And then moments before they opened the door, another guy came up. So there were 3 of us going in the house by ourselves. It was kind of creepy. But I found this box of ephemera, and these 3 stamp collecting packages were in there. So I picked these up as part of that. And then I said, I'll just list them on eBay. 1 package was open. The other 2 were still sealed. So sold them for $13 plus shipping. So I paid $5 for the whole box. So we already have all of our money back, and I still have a lot more to sell. I sold 4 of these stainless steel knives at $5 each. Now I have it set up so that you get a discount the more you buy. So they didn't pay like $20. I think including shipping, it was like $20 for all of these. So, but yeah, again, I found these at the bins a while back. But they're this Robert Welch Meridian satin. They're well marked. Apparently very popular because I've sold a number of them. These we picked up at a garage sale. I actually paid a little more than I thought I should have when we bought them because we paid $4 for all 3 of them. They're a Reed and Barton child set with the knife, the fork, and the spoon, and the alligator is the knife. But I was like, I don't know. But you know me, I love silverware, so it's like if I couldn't sell it, I'm fine with keeping it. But I listed it, and it sold right away, like within 2 days, for $20 plus shipping. So that was really good. I found this item at the bins. It's a new watch band for a specific Motorola watch, one of these high-tech watches that they're making nowadays. So this is a specific watch band just for that watch. And I picked it up, and the ones that were listed were for, $40 to $50. But the ones that actually sold were like less than that, like 25 to 30. So I just threw it out there at 25. Again, I paid less than $1 for it. So I'm happy with the profit margin I'm making on that. And again, it sold very quickly. Okay, here we go. My latest item of discussion, embroidery hoops. So I listed 5 of them on eBay. And within an hour, I'd already sold 3 of these. Now, this one's the Princess. This is the 8-inch. Then we had the Gibbs Hold Tight 5-inch. And this other Princess 6-inch. All 3 of these sold to the same person. So for $55 plus shipping, I sold 3 of these items that I paid $0.25 each for. So just, as a reseller, there's something to watch out for. These are embroidery hoops from the 30s, 40s, 50s. They're all wood. They're stamped clearly. I call it the royal trifecta. You've got Queen, which is the best one to look for. You've got Princess, and you've got Duchess. Those 3 brands do really well in the wooden embroidery hoops. As long as they're clearly marked in good condition, felt lined or not felt lined, they will sell for good money and quickly for something that most people wouldn't take a second look at. So anyway, there, I'm off my little diatribe with embroidery hoops. Okay, here's a lesson I learned hard with this item. This is a hand-blown glass vase, salamandra. Well known, they actually demand very good money, like in the hundreds of dollars for their works. And this one looks like it's probably, the date's hard to read, but probably like 1979, because they engrave it and they don't always take the time. And I bought this at a Goodwill store, and when I bought it and I saw it, I thought, oh, I gotta have it. And I don't remember what I paid for it, $3.99 or something. But anyway, they had the sticker on the bottom. Well, when I removed the sticker, guess what? It had a huge hole on the bottom. They did this sticker strategically to cover up the hole. Had they placed it a little differently, you would have seen the hole. So I was highly disappointed. But, so it was one of those things, I let it sit on my shelf for a while. And then I said, okay, you need to do something with this clay. Go ahead and list it. It's on the bottom. As long as people don't use it as an actual vase, if it's just for decorative, who's going to care? So I threw it out there, and I thought, well, let me just throw it out at $40 and accept offers if I need to. And again, it sold like within a day for $40 plus shipping. So I was thrilled. Again, that was 10 times my money and a quick sale. And same sale we got the embroidery hoops at. We picked up some 2 vintage hats from like the 20s/30s. I'm assuming these are 20s, but we already sold this one, the red one that had the bow on it. It was actually in the worst condition. But yeah, so I accepted a best offer of $20 on that one plus shipping. Picked up these Converse All-Stars on a garage sale for $2. They fit me. They say men's size 7, but I wear a size 8 and they fit. So they might be just a little big, but you could tell they'd only been worn like once or twice. They were in perfect shape. So I thought, okay, I'm going to venture into the shoe business. So again, I listed these, sold within a couple days. I think I had them listed at 22. They shot me an offer at 20, so I took it. So happy about that sale. Here's another one of those pens that I sold from when I picked up the clock faces. I also picked up, they had a bunch of these pens for a desk set as well. So I sold another one of those. And they sell for like $5. Again, it's pure profit to me at this point, so I'm happy with that. All right, so here's the big item. Our Trifari scepter pen. That's right. I listed it yesterday, which that was on a Monday. Listed it on a Monday. This is funny. I got an offer for $450 within minutes of listing it. So I was like, oh, that's awesome. Because I wasn't sure the prices. There were only 2 comps out there. One sold for $350 and one for accepted best offer, and it was listed at $800. Well, who knows what the best offer was. So anyway, so I thought, well, let me just split the difference and throw it out there at $500. And so I got an offer for $450, but it wouldn't allow me to accept the offer. It kept saying error, and I was trying to do it on my phone. So I said, okay, let me try the laptop. So I switched over to the laptop and tried it, and nothing. And then I was like, well, this is just weird. Why can't I accept this? So I thought, well, let me see if it'll allow me to submit a counteroffer. So I created the counteroffer at $475, and I got the same error. It says quantity not available. I'm like, there's only one of these. What do you mean quantity's not available? So there was some error on eBay. Well, I was just getting ready to contact eBay to find out what I could do to resolve that issue when all of a sudden it says sold for $499.99 for list price. And I was like, uh-oh, I hope the guy that sent in the offer, either bought it or he just lost out on it. So it turns out he went ahead and bought it at full price. So, and again, that was like 5 minutes later after submitting the offer. So I don't know if he was getting anxious or just decided it was worth the money. So anyway, so that is our big score for the month. What a way to start out August, right? We'll take it. So, and basically we paid $2 for it. Cindy bought a handful of jewelry from this place for $5. A number of earrings, all of them marked, and this, but this was by far the highest dollar. Okay, this little plate is from Hawaii. It's a signed plate, Bassini, and some little fishies swimming around. This is the oldest item I've had listed on eBay. Well, that's sold. I do have a couple items that are been on eBay longer than this one. And that was one of my goals now that I'm in the shop, is to go through and pull out some of this old inventory and see if I can't get it to moving. But this one sold for $12 plus shipping, so I don't have to worry about moving it. And it was funny because I was trying to find it. I was like, oh no, I can't find it. What do I do with it? And I thought, did I pull it from, and donate it or do something else with it? And then I found the box that it was in. I forgot I put all the plates in one box. Oh well. All right, so then this cocktail shaker I picked up at a garage sale about a week ago, a little over a week ago. I picked up 4 of them. This was by far the most exciting one. It's a dial a drink. This one is unmarked. If it was marked Napier, it would be worth probably $200 to $300. But being unmarked, even though it's exactly the same, it's much less value. So I put it out there at $99, hoping to get an offer. It's not, while it looks great, it does have a couple condition issues of dents, like along the rim there. It's to be expected when you're 90 years old. But anyway, I was thrilled. I got an offer for $80, accepted it right away, and off it goes. So we have had some really big dollar sales lately, and I'm excited about that. Also sold this Swarovski, I always say it wrong, pendant or necklace. It's a double starfish pendant, and so this one I've had listed for a couple months. And this one I picked up at the bins when I picked up this huge lot of jewelry at the bins one time, and this was part of that lot. We've already sold a number of pieces from there too, but. And then I picked this up yesterday, this Fitbit, Fitbit Flex. You connect it to your cell phone, and then it, feeds all the data to you on sleeping and activity and all that good stuff. So I listed it. Again, it sold within an hour for $25. I picked the difference because, again, the prices on these are all over the place. This was new in box, still sealed. So I just kind of split it in the middle, took $25, and sold right away. So happy about that. Okay, this was a consignment sale. I was selling it for a friend of mine who had got this as a child. She got 2 of them, she said, and one she played with, the other got stuck in a closet and has been sitting in the closet ever since. So it's an original Bionic Woman doll that's still in the box. And so I sold it for her for $160. So obviously we don't get the $160, we get a small commission, but I am thrilled with that because, again, it sold within an hour of listing it. So, and she's quite happy with the sale of it as well, because she's like, I don't want it just sitting on my shelf anymore. So, and then the last thing we sold was this Bluebird of Happiness, which I picked up yesterday at the bins as well. I know one of my viewers contacted me about it, and so I told her I'd listed on eBay, listed it, and then it sold like within an hour, and I wasn't sure if she bought it or not, because the name wasn't the same on the person who bought it. So if not, I'm sorry if it didn't work out for you to buy it, but we try. So anyway, that's what we've sold in the last 2 weeks. Great sales, quick sales, which is really what I like. And I've sold enough already here in August to pretty much match what I sold in July for the whole month. So just the first 3 days of August. So we're off to a great start, and hope we can continue. Thanks, guys, for watching. Catch you next time.